So they're immune to destruction. They've Prot 4, Haste 3, Thorns 2. Somebody looks at me wrong and... Ooh.
What?
Haste. Haste. Yum. I saw somebody once completely decked out on a game, I think it was Direwolf, with all the different haste items. He had to actually take some off. It was too fast.
Oh no, the zombie has a sand block.
Oh no, run! He's going to sand block you to death. The most vile technique in the world. The sand block. Okay. Before I further get along with this little mess here, turning on my pigs, I need to get an automated carrot farm going.
Okay.
So let's see how we're going to do this. Just going to test my sound here.
Doing level checks, are you?
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, we're going to need to step up our game on rubber, I think.
Which is why I stated last time that we need to have an extractor set up.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. What shall we see?
I'll let you do that. Let's see.
Yeah, this one. Okay, I'll let you go next. I need to grab something over here, I think, if I still have it over here. I think I actually tossed that into the system.
Yeah, I don't need in there actually for crafting. I just needed in there for some resources that were in there.
Uh, Okay, there's a crafting recipe already on there. I need plastic to finish it.
Okay.
If you need to remove it, just dump the stuff into the storage.
Yep.
I'll be heading out into the jungle to see if I can track down some more trees. Actually, one sec. Sorry about that.
It happens.
Alright. Let's see. We should have plenty of rubber tree saplings, yes. Now, do we have any bone meal? Okay, yes. And I'll shred a few extra bones just to be safe. We already had some raw plastic in there.
Yep.
All the better. Hadn't realized we already had the plastic.
I do like the new Tesseract system, though.
Oh?
Yeah. It basically gives me the same amount of Tesseract in fewer blocks. There.
We may end up having to desecrate this wheat farm up here.
Which one?
This one way up here, by my farm.
Let's see, don't need that on me, that. I can go in there. In. Anyway, while you're getting ready with that, I'm getting some more resources for storage grid stuff, as well as by proxy auto crafting.
All right. was looking into doing the upgrades for these two machines for the carrot farm I'm building,
Yeah.
and it turns out it's actually cheaper to make the double size upgrade than it is to make the single size upgrade. At least for us.
What upgrades are you looking at for which type of farm?
The regular farm in MFE.
It's the size. It's the two sizes that we're probably most interested in are going to be the diamond based and the emerald based.
Well, at the moment, I just want to get a rough one going.
I'm
We
pretty sure.
can we can redo the whole thing later.
Well, and yay. Yet another max size quarry in the Twilight Forest. I think I've run it, what, 3 times now? This will be number 4.
What happens, happens.
Yeah. And here comes the arm. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna go through it. Anyway. Yeah. We were saving those blaze rods that you have for making ender chests, weren't we?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I still have 16.
Yeah.
Why isn't this thing actually working? The harvester is working. The planter is not.
Because you have them laid out wrong. I can tell you right now, the planter needs to be bottom center of the layout.
Still, it's not working on that block you're standing on. It should, at the very least, work on that one block. It's not. The harvester
Oh,
works.
I know what's. I know what it is,
Oh,
and that's. No. Alrighty. Do you want this actually centered or just placed for demonstration purposes?
as long as it's running sufficiently enough that I can get the food at a rate that will allow me to breed pigs. That's all I really need. So it had to actually go down to.
Yeah. It has to be below. It has to be a block below your planting layer.
Ah. So does that mean the harvester can go one down, so it's sitting right
No.
on top of that?
No. The harvester is placed correctly. The harvester is placed at surface level. Load it up. Just fill the planter with carrots.
And didn't get that last row. Oh well.
Give it a minute.
It may, when the range upgrade, may only do it laterally instead of in a full square.
Or, it may have to go through the entire. It may have an invisible arm that has to go through the entire physical layout of where it can plant before it picks up that last row.
Maybe. Careful, careful.
What, you mean that guy that can't that couldn't pathfind to me if his life depended on it?
Well, not that he can reach you, mind you.
Hello there, creeper. Arrow on a face. Uh-huh.
Alrighty then. Okay, this device here is going to need to get the sludge that...
How do you think I made our melon monstrosity last time?
Ah,
It was with MFR. I've used these things.
including with the animals.
Not the animal stuff, but I have used this farm stuff, and the sludge boiler needs a liquid feed of sludge from the harvester and power, and you need to stay the hell away from it because it will consistently poison you.
Do what you need to with it then. Maybe we can just bury it deep underground.
Probably could.
Wonder how much experience we have saved up.
I'm not sure how many levels we actually have saved, because it genuinely measures differently.
Hmm.
Be, because it's not a straight line exp, experience to level thing.
True.
It's a exponential curve, I think.
Probably something like that. You know, I'm going to take a break from all that stuff, and I'm going to muck with Mistcraft. All right?
All right.
Let's see. How much leather do we have? Oh, a fair amount. A little more than a fair amount, I think. Grab a stack.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you on that front and just load up the hopper with all of our rotten flesh, or at least all of the stuff I can find.
Okay, looks like I have to do something before I can uh, go deal with that.
Oh,
I need ink.
lovely.
Oh, with this nice sword of looting 3, that shouldn't be too difficult.
Nope. ghasts anyway. It's always funny when you do return to sender on a ghast with an arrow.
True. I think it's funnier when you hit them doing a return to sender, and they only just sent it.
When you do the return to sender and it's entirely accidental, you were actually aiming to hit them in the face
How
with
did
the
we
arrow.
miss this? How in the blinking heck did we miss this?
Gotta have to take a look, aren't I?
You know there is an opened dungeon. Like,
Oh, that one.
have you looted it yet?
No.
Why?
Because I thought it would annoy you. Was I right?
Remind me next time if something I know is going to annoy you to do it.
I'll think about it.
Oh, crap, there's a portal gun. Did you believe me for a second?
Half second. Works better when you use a shovel.
Don't have a shovel. Hey, creeper party, creeper party.
Kaboom, 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 kaboom.
No.
Too many of them?
6.
You do realize that if you set them off just right, you only get one explosion.
Theoretically. But they are hanging out in 2 groups of 3.
Uh-huh.
The chest did have a couple of those ender pearl lilies.
Okay. Plant them when you get a chance.
Yeah. the wheat in behind the lilies. I'm going to replace some of that.
With lilies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The nether is definitely going to look a lot different when I'm done.
Oh, probably. Let's see.
I just brought 16 more drums worth of lava from there.
Heh.
Which means that this steel tank of lava is going to be full. And then some.
The ink is going to be the thing that's going to slow me down the most in this.
Yeah.
I assume you've been doing terrible. Oh, there it is.
What?
I was looking at the jungle wood, but like I was looking for jungle wood, but I seen just the barrels.
Ah.
What to say? You're doing terrible things to the jungle wood. Knowing you, that wouldn't be all that surprising.
Mm.
Actually, the counter would be more surprising, right?
Yes, that. No, I'm not. There's an entire biome over there that I haven't touched yet. And I would use the keyword yet.
Okay. I'm about to
Candidate.
jump. Pardon?
Candidate. Okay. Go for it. Did you see my trophy?
Wasn't watching for it. Okay, clear sky. I can see the stars. I see a moon. Netherrack ground.
Huh.
Ooh. This isn't a hell biome. It's a regular biome. There's the first library. Does this age even have a day cycle? This has got to be the most strange Twilight Forest I've ever seen.
Huh. Oh, yeah, you don't want to be swimming in that water long.
I know. Huh.
Yeah, there's a Thaumcraft Aura node right in that library.
Yeah,
Highlands, Bayou, Savannah, normal. What was it? Normal sun?
I'll have to double check. I don't really like this age by and large, so I'm going to bolt out of here. Actually, I didn't even drop a book right at spawn, so boink. I'm going to create a bookshelf at these ages I don't like.
Yeah.
So I've got Sublime, Normal Sun, yes. Savannah, Bayou, and Highlands.
See my trophy?
Yeah,
Let's see, compressor. Actually,
okay.
You got yourself stuck in the worst possible spot.
The chickens.
The chickens.
The chicken did it, though. It was the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where did I leave the axe? Probably back there.
Let's see.
Let's see. Dark, snowy. Deciduous forest. Before I explore any further, I'm going to go back and get my axe. Got to take it.
Yeah. While you're working on that, I'm working on getting our extractor up.
All right. Snowy marsh, or a moor to be precise.
Yeah.
Deciduous forest. Oh, this is a checkerboard style.
Yep.
Not seeing much in the way of mobs, but Other Age was just packed. There's a spider down the cave, so I know they're around here. And that was a creeper. This one does have a day-night cycle, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. And there we go.
This age looks like it's turning out to be a bust.
Hmm.
The snow is irritating, and I haven't found a library near spawn yet. There usually is one. Or there's supposed to be one, actually, but... supposed to be and is are always two completely different things.
Yep.
And with all the trees in the way here, makes it kind of hard to spot one by the map.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. This energy bridge system is definitely going to be handy when we get everything going, because then we only need one source. Well, it's not that we only need one source of power; it's that we can have a unified transmission grid.
Hmm,
And that part can be handy.
true.
Yeah, if you're taking that kind of risk to get ink, it's kind of important for you to get ink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
If we had the Soul Shards mod in, I'd suggest we just make a squid farm. Hey, sounds silly, but on paper, right?
Yeah.
And I'm jumping again. Clear skies. I see a sun.
Mm-hmm.
So far, this age has promise. Although what it's promising, I don't know. Looks like it's meadows. So far, looks like this is a pure meadows biome. What's that combination key of keys that force a complete reload of all chunks?
Shift F3, I think it is.
There we go. Thank you. Well, largely, I do not see any kind of trouble with this one.
Mm-hmm. There's a good-sized redwood over to your left there.
Yeah. Remember, there is a slight time delay.
Yep.
Besides, I'm more worried about finding a library right now. If I see a spider tree, I'll take it. But for the most part, my interest is sitting with finding a library.
Yeah.
A few meadow hives wouldn't hurt, though. I think I'll keep this as my BH. Or at least my primary BH.
Okay.
Interesting fact. The Nintendo Wii says that its sales for the Wii U have been nowhere near its target, so they take a pay cut. Right?
Yeah.
It still outsold the Xbox One 2-1.
Yep. I needed that.
Raises certain questions.
Xbox One, most expensive by a clean $100. Very limited exclusive titles. And gives people flashbacks to George Orwell's 1984. Yeah, at least Nintendo's actually making a console designed as a gaming console, not a underpowered, overpriced set-top computer.
PlayStation isn't that far behind it.
PlayStation has a $100 advantage over the Xbox One.
I didn't say that they weren't behind it, I said they weren't that far.
Yeah, there we go.
I see a spider tree.
Awesome.
Oh, what a ripoff.
Oh,
Looking at my stream.
oh, snap! Sewage replaced the chest. That's a pain in
Yep.
the ass. No two ways about it, that is a pain in the ass. It would appear that you need to get another one of your scoops from your bag.
Way ahead of ya. Must be waiting on things if you're observing my stream, any.
Yeah. A little bit.
We already got raspberry bush. Right?
Won't hurt to get another.
Alright. Yeah, I'm fairly liking this age. I'm not seeing the library here, but I'm seeing enough other good stuff that I'm not too concerned about it. Has a decent supply of wood. Well, slightly more than decent, all things considered. While the sludge in the area is annoying, it has a very, very long days. 2 suns. I don't know if they're rotating, uh, like how their rotation time is, but the entire time I've been out here has been day.
You know, I'm tempted to make it another quarry, but I need some some blaze powder to make some pyrethium.
Well, How much blaze powder do you need?
It's like 2 blaze powder per. It's like 4 to 8 blaze powder per tesseract. I think it is somewhere around there.
And how much tesseract do you need?
Short term, 1 or 2. Long term, a lot.
I know I have some blaze powder in my chest, in my little room there, my potion room. I don't know how much that is going to be or how sufficient it'll be.
Okay.
If you need to shred 1 or 2 of the blaze rods, that's fine. No more than 4. I still want to keep 4 for a pair of ender chests.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, I'm really getting annoyed here. I should have seen a library by now. You need to think that library spawned on top of one of these trees. I know the mechanics don't let it do that, mind you, but it's still a funny thought.
Yep. Let's see. What are we working on here?
Just it doesn't have to be ink specifically. Black tree dye would work.
But we had to remove that mod because of the crashes it was causing on the server.
True. Or something else. that's not a concern right now. I should be able to just hang around there for a moment.
There's that. Seeing as how I've got a whole lot of nothing to do right now, I'm going to go to the Nether and just take down some take down some caves and turn them into bigger caves, etc., etc.
Does that involve hijacking a turtle?
No, it involves the Mr. You can't touch this. It's hammer time.
Yeah. How did you get that potion to unlock last time?
Jeez, can't remember exactly now. I think it was. What was it? I think it might have been something to do with how I had it play. I think I might have numeric keypad slotted it out, like, or not numeric keypad, but I might have used the number keys to get it out, or just a manual pickup, rather than try to shift click. I can't remember exactly.
I didn't shift click originally, I was just trying to manual pickup. What's the largest chest we can afford?
Largest one we can afford. I have 10 golden chests on me. If that helps at all.
Okay, so I just need a good one. Like one big enough to hold my bees until I can get a bee system set up. If the golden chest is a big one we can afford easily, that's fine.
Yeah, we could probably afford it pretty easy. Well, it's easy to afford a gold chest right now because I have 10 of them.
Okay, I just made myself one.
Okay.
Huh.
What?
I tossed the bag out, and then I picked it up in another slot, and the potion came out right away.
Interesting.
Keep forgetting you can't sleep through ages nights. Annoying that.
Yeah, it is.
Well, hopefully it doesn't stay night too long, although the two suns did seem pretty slow. It looks like one of the suns is coming up. And during the brief night I had here, I did not see any mob spawns.
That's handy.
Oh, yeah, I see one. So yeah, they will spawn here, but the night is fairly short. How are you surviving in this light? No, there you go. Okay, I need an energy tesseract for this area.
Yeah, well, if you need a tesseract for getting stuff to and from, we're going to definitely need a lot more blaze powder.
Well, there's one good answer to this.
Onwards to the Nether Fortress.
Basically. Give me a moment here. I'll let you know when I'm on my way here.
Okay. I don't know how many fire resist pots you have spare, but I am going to need a new supply.
How many do you want?
3 or 4.
Okay, my current setup allows for 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mistcraft to bounce things around. So I should be able to afford the blaze rod, spend some blaze rods here to give you the full 6.
Okay.
It's going to take me a bit longer to head that way though. You're starting to get used to those potions, aren't you?
Little bit. Got another 11 magma creams.
That's good. Do you have any use for them?
Possibly more blast furnaces.
If you end up with any excess, put them in my brewing room. Because I'm not particularly overflowing, and blaze powder and magma cream together are what is needed to make the fire resist.
Ah.
And as it stands, I only have enough to make, well, I have 2 magma creams. And ignoring my blaze rod set, I have enough to make another magma cream, so that's 3 sets. Of course, I could shred a couple blaze rods and bump that up, but, well, always better to err on the side of caution and assume that I got nothing, right?
Better to assume you have less resources than you actually have.
Right. Okay, I'm on my way.
I have to come back for inventory issues, so I'm coming up.
Okay, I'll put your potions in the chest here.
Which chest?
In my potion room.
Okay.
Actually, there's not any room here. Uh, just come see me. Oh, there you are. One moment. I'll spit them at you. Oops. I'll need that back.
Wow. The quarry in Twilight Forest is probably trying to intersect with with whatever maze it's hooked up. It's over, and is not actually finding any more resources because of the way that the maze builds.
I see.
Oh well.
You keep making this higher, don't you?
What?
The furnace.
A little
The
bit.
smelter.
I'm about where I want it for now. It wasn't going fast enough for me earlier.
I see. If you're going to be a little bit longer, I'm going to go down and get some levels.
Yeah. The things that are going to end up happening to the Nether. Oh my. Yeah, you're done. Okay. Oh, you're standing by the crystals, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. And I get to wait. Well, let's see. What do I got? I've got that ready.
Do you have enough steel for a new helm?
Probably. Do you like the enchants that are on yours?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I only have Prot 2, and it's an iron helm.
Oh, it's an iron helm. Well, there's plenty of steel there.
Alright.
To the table. Right?
Yeah.
What?
Actually, I have a better idea.
Oh God, you're going to do one of those, aren't you?
I had given you previously the Prot 4 books. Did you use them?
Nope.
Where are they?
The only thing I pretty sure you had them last.
The only places I would have chucked them are these two chests. The one in there, and I have a Prot 3 and an Unstable 2.
Okay, are you sure they aren't already in the press? No, they're not, because there's nothing there. No idea.
The heck?
They gone missing?
Seems so. Oh, wasn't it Unbreaking we actually had?
Might have been.
Yeah, that looks like what it could have been. Unbreaking 3. Okay, I'm just going to toss this into the auto enchanter and see what we get.
Leave it at level 30.
Prot 3, Thorns 2, Unbreaking 3.
I smack you with his sword, it's going to hurt both of us.
You have a Prot 3 book over here. I thought we did.
Have you drained your levels
Yeah.
yet?
I have 10 levels.
Gotta drain them before we go.
Yeah. I have a Prot 3 book, so I'm going to stack it with my with the helm here. And let's see if it accepts that. Oh yeah.
Prot 4.
Prot 4, Thorns 2, Unbreaking 3. Hello! Right?
Yeah, I'm going to do something here.
Oh,
I'm going to see if we can do something about this. Alright. Restoration 1. Inferno 2.
Thorns 2. You're draining all the levels from our tank?
Yeah, or a few of them anyway.
Let's see. I'm going to grab that Thorns 2 and stack it on my helm.
Okay.
See if it'll like that.
Okay. Thorns 3.
This is one evil helm, isn't it?
Yeah. And we are out of levels. Or at least we have less than 30.
Alright. Time to go kick some Blaze ass. Right?
Yep. I'm gonna put these books in. Spare chests.
What we could probably do is we could set up an ender tank or such, and set a character overnight, or both of us, on one of those pads down there, and with a stack of books up here, with a
Oh my.
with a hopper.
You coming so we can go smack some stuff around?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was just finding that thought too funny.
That's like, yeah. Once more, into the breach. Alrighty.
Alright. Let's see. It was this way. Ah. The tears fell into the lava.
I just made sure it wasn't going to happen again with that pool.
Hmm. Let's see. No, it wasn't this way. Trying to think about how I got there.
there was another cross path, wasn't there?
Yeah,
And it wasn't this way either.
no. Here it is.
Okay.
I thought there was already a tunnel in here. This is the fortress. Yeah, this is it.
This is it. We're just coming from a different angle. Oh,
Okay, I'm going to drop a book here.
you do that. I've got a blaze to smack. Three blaze rods. First kill.
Heh.
Another 3 on the next 2.
And books are in place.
Oh god, another 3 on the next one. And there's another one of these at the end of the hall.
Yeah. You can camp this one.
Alright.
They said just go straight.
Yep. I wonder how many blaze rods we actually need.
I want at least enough for a few ender chests. Oh, my guys here are being cheap. I've killed about 4 of them, only got 4.
Yeah. I've killed less than that and I've got 17. Well, I've killed 4 waves, I think it is now. So I might have killed 12 total, but I've got 17 rods out of it. Okay, me 21. Alright.
When the next one spawns, I want to see how much the thorns I have here are going to hurt it. Because I've got thorns 3 on my helm and thorns 2 on my boots. Come on. It does 3 damage.
It does more damage the closer they are. So, say a spider jumping on you will take a lot more damage from thorns than a blaze slapping you from distance.
So in other words, I could charge one and it would take damage.
It could take more damage. I'm up to 30.
I have 12. They're being cheap.
I guess. 34. The last one dropped 4 of them.
Okay. I'm at 19. But remember, you started well before me.
How many stacks of blaze rods should I say that I have before I leave?
I'll need at least probably... Ooh, blaze rods. I have enough for myself at this stage. So whatever you need, go ahead.
Okay, I'm probably gonna go for a full stack or close to it then.
Yeah, half a stack will be fine for me for the future, because my main concern, as I said, is ender chests.
At this point, I'm just gonna get a full stack, and because I'm gonna need a lot of pyrethium dust to get this going.
But there's a book in place now that can teleport you directly there.
What, to the blaze farm?
Yes.
Nice.
Basically where you're at right now, if you turn around and go right by our original exit,
Ah,
and it leads right into my potion room. I'll finish up my current stack, and then when I get back, I'll give you half of that.
I'm almost at a full stack of my own, so I should be fine.
I got 50 right now. And 57 now.
You're catching up.
Yeah.
Full stack.
Ditto. And I'm out of here.
That one takes us home. And there's one in the...
No, I'm sorry, this is a private server. We don't invite anybody who we don't know personally.
I'm just gonna... You have enough for what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm just going to toss half a stack into,
Into the grid?
yeah, and the other half I'm going to hold on to. If you don't know where we live without us telling you, then unfortunately you can't meet us. Alright.
Yeah, awesome. So I'm getting the materials I need to make the pyrethium to get our progress on Tesseracts.
Well, my main concern right now, I just need to get a power source for my little bee world.
What sort of power do you need it to make?
Fieldcraft,
Okay.
because I'm going to be running a lot of forestry equipment. I'll probably want a few conduits as well.
Yeah.
Not that they are in short supply, right?
Right. Alrighty. Now that's done. Let's put this in. There, I should hold me over for a few minutes.
I figured out the bug.
Oh?
It has to do with the inventory spot. Here, I'll show you.
It might be specific to that type of backpack, too.
Right.
There.
Okay. Take a look at the pack. The entire top row is full of iron. See?
Okay.
Which slot is your is that pack on?
Ah. Okay.
So if you drop it on the ground or change the slot it's in,
Okay.
you don't even need to drop it on the ground. You just have to change the slot.
That's potentially very obnoxious, actually.
Right. Let's see. Are you crafting at the moment?
No.
Right. I have to ask because I'm curious. Why do we have about a stack of buckets that are full of water?
That ended up being because of a mistake I had made in clearing some out. If you need the water or the buckets, you can do what you need to get them.
Well, I have been because I figured that there was no possible reason for you to actually have that many buckets intentionally.
Yeah. Creosote you could understand.
Oh, yes. Creosote, I can understand. Oil, I can understand. Heck, any other liquid than water, I can understand. Even
Because
because everything has a use. But water, you don't need that many buckets of water.
and if you need that many buckets of water all at once, you have a couple of aqueous accumulators piping the stuff straight in. Right?
Right. think I'm going to grab one of those leadstone energy cells up by the farm. I'm going to need the power back at the other place, if you don't mind.
You've got a wrench, don't you?
Oh yeah,
Or the crescent hammer?
yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere around here. There we go. I came over back to this age, there's a pig sitting on the book, tarnishing it with its pigginess.
Probably not. Yeah, sometime tomorrow I'm probably going to make a pulverizer line where I have like where I have like a half dozen pulverizers, feed them with item ducts and have it just go nuts when we get big bursts of ore.
Eh. I think it's at that point.
Yep.
Okay, thank you all for stopping by, and hope to see you again tomorrow. We'll be streaming Diablo 3, and hope to see you then.
Yeah.
Have a great night.
Yeah, and it'll be the first time after the auction houses close, won't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Night all.
Later, guys. Have fun.